everybody. Welcome to the Smiling Banjo Podcast presented by the Philadelphia Folk Song Society. My name's Emily Drinker. I'm a longtime Folk Fest lover, self-obsessed Folk Fest attendee, and I'm also a singer-songwriter from the Philly area. And it is such a pleasure to be actually on site in the green room area at the Philly Folk Fest behind the main stage. And we're so lucky because we're here today with Shanna In A Dress. Hi!
Yes. Hi!
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm happy.
Yeah, happy Folk Fest to you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's my first time.
First time ever. Are you camping? Are you staying?
No, I'm staying at a hotel.
That's smart. It's really hot.
It is hot.
For all the years, because I grew up camping here, and I'm just used to that being the way that I do it. But now doing things like this and also performing at the fest, it's like quite different. It's like maybe a hotel is smart.
Yeah.
So there's a nice
It did
shower.
feel restful. I had a nice 2-hour Wordle session this morning before getting here.
Well, welcome to Folk Fest. You got to play on the camp stage last night for an awesome crowd. How did it feel?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I was really grateful. Miss Emily went first, and she has such a powerhouse voice that it just, beckoned people toward the area, and I got to go after her. And I just love validation.
Who doesn't?
I felt like I went up there and I did my thing, and it was fun, but almost when you're used to intimate rooms indoors, I can't hear people laughing at my jokes or singing along when I ask them to sing along when I'm outside. So it wasn't until I got off stage and people came up to me being like,
Shanna, you're
oh my
amazing.
gosh, yeah. And they're just
the best.
giving me so many compliments, and I was like, oh.
I heard people talking about you in the campground all night. And on the way down here, someone said, oh, I was crying during one of her songs last night.
Aww.
So
I'm so glad I played that, because when everyone's like, I'm high on Folk Fest energy, I question whether I should play downer songs, right? Because I have enough fun, light ones to fill the whole set, and I'm like, maybe it should stay there.
Take it that.
Yeah. But then I feel like every time I do a few downer ones, there are people that it really hits.
I feel like you're known for your witty banter, and I wonder if you have to sort of turn that on before you get on stage, or if that's just, are you Shanna in a dress all the time? How does that work?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel like, oh, I have to mentally prepare because now I'm about to enter this part of myself that is the performer part. But I feel like when I'm on stage, that is my most me. And I feel invincible. Every thought I'm thinking in my head, I can share out loud. Last night I was playing Robot, and I farted while I played it. And I was thinking in my head oh, I'm really grateful that the microphone isn't sensitive enough to pick up my fart. And then as soon as the song was over, I was just like, hey guys, something happened during that song that has never happened before. I farted.
And they loved it.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't out there. But I just it's the filter is now off because I'm on stage.
I get that.
It's so crazy. It's funny for dating too, because I feel like when I date, I'm insecure / presenting my good side, and oh, I hope I'll show this person a nice, normal human being. And I'm like, if you just came to my show, that's
the real me.
That's what I'm really like. And this would be much speedier than 20 dates of trying to get to know each other.
Just come to the show. Just buy a ticket, or I'll give you a free ticket if it's a date.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can watch me, and then we can hang after.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that the Folk Fest crowd was giving you love, and that
they
felt
were
that affirmation from them.
It was so nice.
It's true. Being able to connect, and even being that honest and sharing about the fart in that one story. I think people would love that because it's genuine and it's real.
Yeah.
That's what fans really want to see, I think.
Yeah.
So are you on the road currently a lot? I mean, you're based in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're moving.
Yeah, I'm moving to St. Louis.
Exciting.
Yeah, but I have been on the road so much the past 2 years. And I just love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I went from, like 3 years ago I did this cross-country bicycle tour, music tour.
Wow.
From Seattle to Boston. And half of my reason for doing that was because I didn't think I could handle long drives. I was like, ugh.
So you'd rather bike to the next tour stop? Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm really active. I just want to be moving my body all the time. And, like, being in a car is like, I'm in a cage. But I don't know what has shifted for me. You know what? Podcasts. Podcasts shifted it for me because now I can handle long drives because there are fascinating, brilliant, hilarious people to listen to and entertain me.
Yeah.
Podcasts have been bad for my music listening.
Me too. I
Yeah?
just listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Don't know what's hip. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, music? What? Who's that? But I can teach you some cool neuroscience.
So are you going to be focusing on music in St. Louis a lot still? Yeah.
Well, I'm building up my coaching business there.
Cool.
And the music, I don't really know what their scene is like. So I'm just like, I'm going to find it and expand it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited actually to get out of Nashville where everyone I know is a singer-songwriter and nurture it among the common folk.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot of hobbyist songwriters that don't have a place to be or hang. And I'm excited to find them and make it a thing. Of course, like the pros too, but the pros are like me, they're always traveling. So like something regular is what I crave of like the monthly songwriter group that just meets in person and does that.
Yeah. I hope you can find that or create that there.
Oh, I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen. You know what I've been doing that has been really fun over the last few months is this Swiftie Songwriter Challenge. Are you Swiftie?
Yeah. Well, I don't know the new stuff as much, so I can't.
Yeah, that's okay.
Claim that.
There's a lot of stuff to know. She writes at the speed of light.
Yes.
But yeah, I've been facilitating these virtual songwriting group challenges where we learn from Taylor Swift songs and put her cool moves into our own songs.
Like setting out to write You Belong With Me, like certain types of song styles that she has, that kind of thing. Like, how to write something from?
Yeah, the model is that there's like a song of the day, and then we all analyze it in a group thread, and then I give a prompt based on that song. And it might be like, this is a cool melodic rhythm that she does, or like, this is a cool structure for the song that we could model. And fun. And then we all give feedback on each other's stuff, and it's been so cool. Like, my biggest problem, it's not a big problem, but the thing about folk music that is challenging for me to listen to is that I feel like folkies aren't the best with hooks. And so a lot of amazing writers have come into this challenge and then written their hookiest songs as a result of it. And I get to feel like I played a little part in it. Like, yes!
That's amazing.
I'm helping your audiences.
Do you get your audience, do you try to like do audience participation stuff and get them to sing along?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why we make music.
Yeah,
so we can just be in this moment together.
Sure.
And you know, oxytocin gets released when we sing together. Or like, if I was gonna play something that got everyone singing, it would be California Dreamin'.
Nice.
I mean, it has that beautiful call and response, you know.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's plenty of dreaded songs too that I would steer.
What's a dreaded one?
I would steer clear of. Well, I've played in wedding bands for a long time, and like, I would love to not do Sweet Caroline. Sorry,
Yeah.
I know there's going to be haters of me saying that out there, but
I always use Sweet Caroline. When I'm teaching songwriting, I use Sweet Caroline as an example of how, like, the hookiest part of your song doesn't have to be the words, right? And,
yeah, the bop, bop, bop.
Right. And I'm just like, imagine, like, writing that song, and you're like, I have it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I have the hook of a lifetime. It's going to go like this. Ba, 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 you know?
It's simultaneously the best part about it and why I hate it. It's so catchy. It's so great. Everyone
so
can
catchy.
sing it. So,
Yeah.
so you're teaching of songwriting?
Yeah, I have been in the past few years. I teach at Rocky Mountain Song School in Colorado, which is...
I saw that
my
you
thing.
won that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was
That's
really
awesome.
exciting. And Colorado is where I built the bulk of my music career, so being back there feels really good. And then there's the virtual songwriting challenges and folk college. There's like fun songwriting education things all around the country that I'm slowly getting to teach at more and more of over
Really
the
cool.
years.
This went by way
I
too
know.
fast. Thank you so much for coming on the Smiling Banjo Podcast. Maybe we can do it again and we can have
I
a
would
longer
love that.
chat.
I want to chat with you for 5 more hours.
I would love it. That would be awesome. Thank you. And I hope everybody will check out Shanna In A Dress online at shannainadress.com. Yeah, perfect. And on socials, please stay in touch with her, especially if you're in St. Louis. She's going to be coming to St. Louis very soon. And we're going to hear one of her songs here at the close of the episode. Thank you so much. See you soon.
My name is Shanna In A Dress, and Shanna In A Dress wasn't always my stage name. I'll quickly tell you the story, how it became. I used to perform as the even better name. It was Shanna Whore. And you might be like, Shanna, this is a family festival. I know that. But you know what? My parents didn't do squat about it because they're whores too. And they didn't think maybe our child will grow up to be a performer and maybe whore will be a terrible last name to go through middle school with. So that's just my name. I come from a long line of whores. And then it was me. And I was like, you know what might help people come to my shows? If it was a nice, sweet, chaste name, like Shanna In A Dress. So I'm only a whore off stage. On stage, I have this nice, family-friendly name. Yes. Okay. I'll play you guys the title track off of my debut record. One, two, three, four. I blink, but I don't even think no more. On autopilot, my body walks around the world so mechanically. He died, she's born, he's married. I'm bored and I don't even shed a tear. I become vacant and I'm programmed to what they all want to hear. What I would give to feel like you. What I would give to feel human. But I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. Somebody think I'm a robot. This song is what it's like when you grow up being raised by engineers. Uh-oh, cut me open. I'm fairly certain all you'll see is nuts and bolts and faulty wiring, emptiness, crashing together in a hollow chest. Oh, I remember hearing once, indifference is the opposite of love. And I remember feeling feeling once, but the dream gets hazy as the days go on. What I would give to feel like you, what I would give to feel human. But I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. Somebody, somebody. Think I'm a robot. Whoa, whoa. To feel human. But I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. Somebody, somebody. I'm a robot. You know what just happened during that song that has never happened during that song? I farted. And the mic didn't pick it up. And I was really happy. So, yay for microphones that are only sensitive to the proper frequency. I love Philly Folk Fest. Cheer if you've been at this festival like more than 5 times in your life. Whoa! Cheer if you've been like more than 10 times. I feel like you're lying. More than 15 times. See, it's like not even getting quieter. More than 100 times. You're telling the truth. Wow. Well, maybe I can come back every year and be like you. For this one, I want you to think about that person that brought so much life to their life, and they're not here today for spiritual reasons or physical reasons. So this is for them. This is what I hope I'm like when I'm old. I hope when I'm old I play pranks on my children, curse like a sailor and walk marathons, drive a pink car or pay someone else to, and when the second hand slows, I decide when I'm done. I hope every line on my face that I've earned reminds me of laughter and lessons I've learned. Like always wear sunscreen and gray hair will come back in style. And when the topic of every day is about the state of my body aches, I hope I remember to say, maybe those who left too young are watching us from beyond, whispering memories every day, saying you could be so sick of this, but I'd give anything to be with you and your creaky knees and daily pain. Feel free to sing along. I hope my people's skills will be so sharp that when I lose my ears, I can hear with my heart. When I lose my marbles, it doesn't cause heartache. When I lose my wallet, there's nothing left to take. I hope I fall in love with someone so sturdy I can wink at the mailman, never rein in my flirting. I hope I'm healthy, but within reason. Sometimes ditch the salad, 'cause fries are in season. And when my friends start to complain about hardships of sun-ripened days, I hope I remember to say, maybe those who left too young are watching us from beyond, whispering memories every night, saying you could be so sick of this, but I'd give anything to be with you and your doctors and your failing sight. I hope when I think back on my time on earth that I don't care what others think I'm worth. I hope by then that I'll know I'm enough, and that I don't leave my kids with a house full of stuff. Hope I've seen Thailand, Egypt, and Paris, and that I have grandkids I get to embarrass. I want to be Betty White or the Maud to a Harold. I hope I get it on decades after I'm sterile. Maybe those who left too young are watching us from beyond, whispering memories every night, saying you could be so sick, you see, but I'd give anything to be you and get a little more time. Ooh, ooh. Everyone. Ooh, ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shanna In A Dress.